Hi everyone, I am here with another true story for you out of When God Winks at You. This one does have, let's see, at least two. Yes, it has two verses before it. One's from the Bible, and I'll read it first. It's James 5:16. The effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Okay, and the next one is by Norman Vincent Peale, and it says, if you expect the worst, you get the worst, and if you expect the best, you will get the best. All right, so now this story is called Expecting the Unexpected. By trade, Mary Hayes was an accountant. Numbers came easy for her. Still, she was puzzled by one aspect of the church donor form. She got the part about tithing a certain amount. It's usually 10%. She got the part about tithing a certain amount to the church each week. Surely the church board needed to know how much they could expect she would commit over the course of the year. It was the little box at the bottom that was new to her. It said, check here to tithe unexpected income. Unexpected income? Oh, she got it. If she won the lottery, she would commit to give the church its fair share, normally 10%. Well, why not, she thought. If she were to come into a nice chunk of unexpected cash, why shouldn't God get his fair share? In a bold stroke, she placed a check mark in the little box. On her drive home, Mary began thinking about the prospects of unexpected income. How much, for instance? How much income would she like to have turn up on her doorstep? How about 50 grand? Yeah, 50 grand, $50,000. That would be nice right about now. With the crunch her finances had been in lately, she could finally buy that condo she had been dreaming about as a retirement home. Pulling into her driveway, Mary had a strong, affirmative statement. Okay, God, I am asking you for $50,000 in unexpected income. Exactly 3 days later, Mary's God wink arrived. Ripping through her daily stack of mail, Mary opened a routine statement from her brokerage firm. Its contents shocked her. She gasped, then audibly inhaling, stared wide-eyed at the statement. The brokers reported that stock, which had been in her father's will, previously worth only pennies, had suddenly exploded. The paper in front of her reported a value of $50,000 exactly. Now, who do you think did that? She asked, she received. Mary felt gratitude and euphoria the following Sunday when she wrote a check for $5,000, fulfilling her 10% promise. She slipped it into the offering basket at church, laughing to herself as she wrote at the bottom, tithing of unexpected income. But confirmation that God is truly the author of all blessings came during the service when Pastor Victoria announced that the church building fund was running short. Listen to this. We needed an additional $5,000 for our Sunday school space, said Victoria, not yet aware of Mary's envelope in the offering today. Perhaps it was Mary's imagination, but that morning everything around her seemed to shine with an unusual brightness. She not only got the money she asked God for, and got it quickly, $50,000, exactly what she asked for. She did what exactly she said she was going to do and gave her 10% to the church, which was $5,000. And the church not even knowing that she had just put the money in that very morning. The pastor told them that morning, while that's collecting the money, they needed $5,000 to do their Sunday school room. And Mary had just put it in. That was her tithe. God helped them both with unexpected income. God is always listening. I have found that God hears our prayers, even if He doesn't answer them in the way we expect or on our timetables. In Mary's case, her prayer may have seemed like a whimsical request, but as she later described it, I immediately felt a shift inside, almost a physical thing that went really deep on a trust level. God demonstrated that He was listening, that He really knew the desires of her heart. Mary's experience brings me back to something I wrote earlier, that once, even while I was complaining, God still listened and answered my prayer. Though I have come to understand that, in most cases, prayer works best when we expect God to answer our prayers. Following are two stories about the recipients of answered prayer who were actually surprised by the outcomes. And that'll be the next two stories we read. I hope you guys enjoyed that story, and I hope you have a great night's sleep. Good night, guys.